So what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here,
And it's Jamie here.
and today we're looking at 10 things we want to see in Mario Kart 9. Pick us off, Jamwam.
Cool. The first thing we want to see is 200cc to return. Because why not? 200cc became a staple in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Actually, no, it was introduced in Mario Kart 8 first. And then
True.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then even in Tour. And it has probably been a fan favourite mode since. It adds a lovely level of just chaos and panic in there. It's brilliant. I love it.
And honestly, I think, right, outside of 200cc being fun, you know all those mods that people have made to make modes even faster, like the 99999cc and 400cc and all that? I think there's a potential we may even see a faster mode, officially, from Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts on that are probably we could. Because if there's going to be 24 races, tracks have to be scaled up, don't they?
Absolutely. But I mean, the tracks are going to have to be huge now because of 24 people. So, like, without having a bigger, like, grid, then that's going to create more chaos anyway. So why not make it more chaotic?
Yeah. Right, Brandon, number 2.
So, moving on, we'd like to see some kind of mode-specific online play, right? Some kind of, like take all the modes that we know and love and make them be able to play online. Not just battle and race, everything, right? Because when you can play against everybody in the world at everything in the game, that sounds fun as hell. And it will give the game infinitely more replayability. Also, fuck Mirror.
Yeah.
Absolutely fuck Mirror.
I think our main inspiration for this is the fact that you go into online play and you just can't do 200cc. It's like 150cc and then like a 5% chance of 200cc popping up. Mirror mode's in there, nobody wants to play fucking mirror mode. So
Exactly.
it'd be lovely if you could have some like specific modes where like you go online and say, hey, I want to play 200cc. Hey, I want to play 150cc. Hey, I don't want to play mirror.
Literally. Right. Number 3. What we got?
We got the Wonder Flower. Now, if you saw our last video, we theorised that whatever that glowing thing is Wonder related. And I think we just really want to see the Wonder gimmick. Because, imagine tracks, but could just be shaped up or changed based on a Wonder Flower. Like, Brandon, here we are, right?
Yeah.
Imagine. Say DK Mountain, for instance. This is just like...
Uh-huh.
Imagine, right, a massive DK.
Yeah.
Imagine a massive DK throwing barrels down the mountain.
That would genuinely make DK Mountain so much more chaotic than it already is. Like, you know how crazy that bridge section gets,
Yeah.
right? Now imagine that bridge section with a DK throwing barrels over it. Like, come on, that would be insane.
Yeah, so imagine just what you could do with tracks. Imagine what you could do to change up the gameplay with the Wonder Flower. That would
Literally.
be insane.
Like, we are, like, we talk about this a lot, and I think it's because of how much of a chance we think it has of appearing. And we think that if Nintendo don't take the opportunity, then they're missing out on a huge thing. They're missing out on something that did well as a game. Then why not bring it to one of your most successful franchises? Like, come on, that is a moneymaker right there.
Honestly,
And
yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah, alright.
So,
Brandon,
moving on.
number 4?
I would also absolutely adore if we had all those character skins from Tour, right? It would give online play so much more character. No pun intended. But just think about, like, yeah, okay, in 8 Deluxe right now, right, if you're to play online, right, you go into a lobby and you might see a bunch of Yoshis, all different colours, right? That's good, right? But, like, you could have so much more, like, character with it. Like, there's a reindeer Yoshi and a kangaroo Yoshi, and, like, there's so many other cool things that you can do with the characters. And, like, they don't even have to just take everything from Tour, they can bring new stuff to Mario Kart 9.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're all bored of seeing the same fucking Yoshi Teddy Buggy in every race, aren't we? We are just so bored of it, and if there's going to be 24 races, there's going to be a lot of repeats every time. So, skins give you the perfect way to spice it up. So you're not seeing the same fucking Yoshi on the same fucking bike every single goddamn race.
Yeah, and I understand that Nintendo have like their, like the AI characters do spawn in with different vehicles, but if they spawned in with a bit more variety in what they look like, that would make it more interesting.
So much more interesting.
Exactly. Right, number 5, what we got?
Right, we got DLC and more tracks and characters. Let's be real. We all want this. It requires real little explanation as to why we want this, but
Exactly.
everybody remembers where they were when the Booster Course Pass was announced.
I do. It was genuinely right. I'll tell you a story. I was like asleep, and like I'm getting spamming messages from absolutely everywhere, being like, "Oh my god, Booster Course Pass, Booster Course, people, look," and it's like, I woke up and I was like, "Oh my god, new tracks!"
Yep.
And I never thought I'd see DLC in a Mario Kart game
I've got
outside of the Wii U stuff.
I've got a story of my own for that.
Yeah.
Yep. So I was watching Nintendo Directs with my mates, right? I was in the common room of one of the accommodations, right? I watched it, right? I saw that, and I got a noise complaint. I got a noise complaint for how fucking crazy I went.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I think the noise complaint was worth it.
Oh, so worth it.
Because, like, if you look at how much more interesting that's made 8 Deluxe and how it's made it last for a couple more years, right? Think about how they can do that for the next game.
I'll tell you what. I heard Coconut Mall. I saw Sky Garden. Even Ninja Hideaway I was excited for. Choco Mountain was back, man. Shroom Ridge. I went ballistic.
Such a wild...
That little bit at the end, seeing that there's going to be 48 new tracks.
Yeah.
God! I was like, my jaw was on the ground.
Same. I do genuinely think part of that fun as well, whilst trying to figure out what was coming back.
Oh my god. That's basically where our channel came from, isn't it?
Exactly. It's good times, isn't it?
It is
was
really
fun.
good times. Anyway, no more emotional
So,
time.
moving on from this, right, we'd like to actually see something quite old return. So, it's old in the sense that it's been in a previous Mario Kart game, but, like, they could still easily add it to the current system they have. So, back in Mario Kart Wii, the way stats worked is the vehicle was what held most of the stats, and the characters were what added the bonuses, right? Despite you picking your character first, it was the vehicle that had the main stats. The characters just had bonuses, like Funky Kong had the best speed bonus for the heavies, Daisy had the best for mediums, and then Baby Daisy had the best for the lightweights. And then they all had different like speed bonuses and like drift bonuses, off-road bonuses, all sorts, right? And I think that is much more interesting than how it is now. Because the way it is now, it still tends towards like more characters, or rather the same characters on the same like vehicles. It's not actually any different to how it used to be. So Nintendo trying to fix a problem never actually fixed it. So I think going back to that sort of less character stat importance and more focus on the vehicle would almost show us more vehicle variety, especially if a lot of vehicles are the same.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It would also help to just break up the monotonous, hey look it's a Yoshi, hey look it's a Yoshi, hey look it's a Yoshi, that you see it online.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one wants to see the same characters over and over again.
No.
Like, do you remember when Waluigi Wiggler was a thing, and it's just a whole fucking lobby of wah? Good
boring.
God. I love Waluigi, but it's so stupid.
Yeah, even me as a Yoshi main gets tired of seeing several Yoshis on the grid.
Yeah.
Because it's like my character doesn't feel special anymore because everybody's playing as him. like I'm glad that he got the chance to be a meta character, but I'm also sad at the same time because he's a meta character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Next up, what is that? What do we have?
Right. What do we have next? We have a bit of item changes, Branna.
Yes.
Because you know what? There's some items in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that just straight up suck.
Yeah, they're wank completely.
Yeah, awful.
So,
Let's
let's go over a couple. So,
okay, let's go over like some items that we do not like. All right, and by the way, this is not scripted. Okay.
no.
Let's have a discussion, Brandon. What items do you not like?
Right, genuinely, I will start with probably my least favourite item and the fact that it does like shit all in a race. They've got the fucking golden mushroom. It's awful. It doesn't do anything. It screws me over more than it helps me.
Dude.
Like,
okay, I'm not gonna lie. The golden mushroom is not the worst item in the game. It is not, and it's not the coin either. Right? Hell, it's not even the blooper. It's a goddamn fucking plant. What is the point of this?
the plant is just awful.
It just advertises that you can't defend yourself.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like, the moment you get it, right? Oh, brilliant, now I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, cool. Can't defend myself for a good 10 seconds, alright? And you can only pull this in the middle of the pack. So, yeah. Yeah, fuck it, you just can't defend yourself.
We can pull it in what we affectionately like to call the vortex. So...
yeah, cool. And just another thing about it, right? Have you ever messed up a shortcut because you've had the fucking plant and it's boosted you?
Yeah.
Fucking stupid thing.
I would nerf the fire flower because that thing is bullshit and hits me every time. Don't even tell me skill issue because what are you avoiding?
Yeah, just a wall of fire. Yeah,
It's
no one
like
likes
that
that.
game. Like, put it back to the double dash version of the fire where it just went into one single shot that split. Perfect.
Cool. Or even better, right? Or just even better, just less fire.
Yeah, just limit the amount of fireballs you can throw, like 3 big ones instead of 10 tiny ones. Like, come on.
Yeah, that would be better. Do you know what else would be better? Fuck you, Blooper. That's what would be better.
Look, I think the blooper is controversial as an item, and I would prefer it sticks around, but I can understand that some people want to see blooper as a playable driver rather than an item.
No. Do you know what I want to see, Grant?
What?
Right? I want to see the blooper actually do something. Not just be a visual change, but make the car more slippy.
It does.
It does not! I swear to God, it does not!
Trust me, it does.
What does it do?
It basically, what it does is...
It does... okay, I know this, right? I know what it actually does, okay?
Yeah.
But it's not significant enough to change anything.
It is on some tracks.
Right? Make it fucking, double dash controls.
Hmm.
Turn it into that.
Oh dear.
Back to double dash for you.
Oh god.
There you go.
You know how much I hate double dash controls. Like, hell no.
Right, here you are. Here's an idea for you, right? Get rid of the blue shell surfing across the ground, punishing everyone that's ahead of you, and instead make the blooper give everyone ahead of you really awful controls. There you go, that's balancing.
That actually might be better.
Yeah. Because then the blooper does something, and the blue shell does its purpose.
Yeah, it goes back to being first killer.
First killer. As it should be.
Yeah, it should not be knocking out the midfield. Who decided to clip the blue shell's wings?
I think I've been hit more by blue shell than I have been by red shell at this point.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like, when I hear a blue coming, I'm like, oh great, now I have to get out of the way. I'm not even in first.
Fucking real. Okay. Brannan. Next.
So, the next section, right, is talking about being able to map your buttons to, like, different buttons. Change your button mapping so you can almost have your own preferred driving style.
Yeah.
I think this change would allow people to sort of be more comfortable in a newer game. If you can change what your drift button is or your item button is or I don't know, just make it more accessible for you. It would improve accessibility if you can do that, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
and it would also be nice if we had like controller compatibility. So like we take past controllers, and then they were compatible with this. Like maybe like older, like Procons. Maybe if they're even feeling adventurous, imagine if they made a Wii remote compatible with the Switch 2. I don't think they'll ever do that, but imagine.
That'd be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Imagine if you could use the old SNES dog mode.
Oh.
Although to be fair, I think with the amount of controls, I don't see how that would happen. But if you could, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, N64 controller, anyone?
Yeah, GameCube controller. There you go.
I mean, that's already something you can use.
Yeah, with an adapter.
Yeah, and also there is like a Nintendo Switch version of the GameCube controller.
It's actually.
Yeah, I think it is like it's just like it looks like a Procon, but it's styled like a, or no, it looks like a GameCube controller, but it functions like a Procon.
You know what? I'm getting one.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool. I did not know what to think. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Next, what you got for us, Jan?
Yep, we got more modes. We all knew this one was coming. 10 things we want. So everybody says more modes.
Yeah,
Look, I saw a comment, right, 2 videos ago on our battle mode video. Amazing video, by the way. Not sponsored. But I saw a comment saying that, they should introduce like a battle royale kind of mode. Now, I am usually very critical of battle royale modes. I'm critical of battle royales. But I like that idea. Battle mode with 24 people is become very monotonous if it's just the classic mode.
Yes.
But a battle royale mode where everyone starts on 3 balloons, like they do in Tour, right, and just wait till die. I like that because it adds stakes.
I mean, think about like this, right? Maybe not even starting the same way as Tour. Let's utilise some things about Mario Kart that Nintendo clearly won't get rid of. Let's utilise gliding in a different way. How about, at the beginning of this, we literally pull a Fortnite and say where we drop in, boys, with a glider. Do you know how funny that would be, dropping into a giant arena where everybody starts throwing red shells and Bowser shells and all sorts of people, and you dropped in on a glider PUBG style?
Yeah, and you know what?
Imagine that.
You can't even say they haven't really done this before either, because in Mario Kart DS, you could see how many balloons everyone had, and there was actually permanent elimination. And that was probably the best battle mode that we've ever seen.
Exactly, I said this a few videos ago.
Right? Restricting everything down to timers and stuff. Like, if we are going to have battle mode back, it needs to be fucking better.
Yeah, it needs to be done on elims. It needs to be done on eliminations, not time. I do not want to play a battle mode where the time will run out.
Yeah.
Right? Does it literally, think of any battle mode, does it end on time?
Yes, well, it's bad.
Well, I mean, any other game that isn't Mario Kart, do their battle modes end on time? No.
Nope.
No, they do not. Right? I want to see a battle mode where we can literally, like, go till the end.
Yeah, you know what? Give us a fucking story and mission mode while we're at it. If you've got all these skins and all these characters, make them unlockable through that.
Yeah.
Why not? Give single player players some like variety in what they do rather than let's hop into race.
Yeah, like if you had some kind of story mode where you was progressively unlocking people, maybe you start with the original 8 from Super Mario Kart, and then you progressively unlock the people from 64 and GBA, even though there's nobody new in GBA, and then double that, and then DF, and then you keep going.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think that would be amazing. We start with the OG 8, and that gives them an opportunity to stick DK Jr. in there.
Yay.
And then we move on and we unlock DK, and even, like, if they want to make a nod to it, Kamek, right? Then you go through and you unlock everybody in not the order of that they were added to Mario Kart, but in some kind of order like that. I think it would be cool.
I think that'd be awesome. Right, anyway, Brada, give us the last points.
So, the final point is something that, like, me personally, I've wanted in Mario Kart for absolutely donkey's years. Right? Something I've wanted to see since, well, DS, really, since I started playing. And that is some kind of user-generated content with, like, some kind of workshop. The ability to make your own, like, rats would be amazing.
Yeah.
Or hell, what about make your own cars?
Or skins.
Or hell, what about your own skins?
Make it so that, like, don't get me wrong, you still have to pick a template. But whatever you design with that template is completely up to the person.
Exactly.
So, say you could generate like skins for your characters, right? Okay, that would be awesome.
Like, say we get like base, like say as an example, right? We get given Yoshi and 8 more colours of him. Yeah.
Yep.
Say once again they don't add purple Yoshi. Well, if they add custom skins, I could go into the workshop, take Yoshi, and just change his colour palette.
Yeah, and these, do you know what? These don't even have to be viewable online. You just make it so you can just make it so you can only view the template. But just alone being able to have that kind of option would be amazing.
It would. It really, really would. I genuinely think the moment Nintendo makes user-generated content, whether it be tracks, skins, vehicles, or anything like that, right, they'll never need to put any more effort into any Mario Kart game ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the community will do it for them. Nintendo have complete free reign to continue doing whatever, it's their series. But the moment you give us the ability for UCG, it really, I said that wrong around, UGC, there we go. It will just be infinite. It will be forever. And that is genuinely my most wanted thing, right? Probably not my most expected thing, but it's my most wanted.
Oh yeah, not the most expected. There's no way we're actually getting it. But this is why.
Right,
this is why we said 10 things we want, and not 10 things we're gonna get.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, that has been all we have time for in this video, guys. I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'd like to hear what you guys say in the comments. What do you want to see in the next Mario Kart game? But that is our checkered flag, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.
See you guys.